again, and welcome to the Sports Box, where the only opinion that matters, right here. I am Mike Galetta, aka Hamilton Mike. Brian, the Ranger Retard, is on assignment. Today we're going to talk about the Carson Wentz reaction. Some people a little over the top, some people happy with it. I myself, not being a big Eagles fan, am happy with the situation that went on. The thing that people have to understand, number one, it is Cleveland. Number two, he had some great throws in there, which, you know, the coverage was there. Actually, Hayden had a couple coverage, and you know, they were good coverage. They were good coverages and had some great throws. But people, it's one game. Here's a guy who has 39 snaps in the NFL preseason, was a Division I AA quarterback in North Dakota. Okay, we still have to find out if he could play at this level. Now, I've always said, and a lot of people know me for this, if any rookie quarterback comes into the league, it's not the basic premise of having to know 100% about reading defenses. It's not the playbook, because all that stuff can be picked up over time, and you know, this and that. The main thing that the quarterback has to do in the league, a rookie quarterback, is to pick up the speed of the game. If he can do that, then everything else is cream cheese for a quarterback. And I think Carson Wentz has a good pickup of the game right now. He's doing the right things. Again, it was Cleveland. He needs a better test. I think the bigger test with Carson Wentz is going to be the next 5 games, and I said 5 games, to see if teams, well, definitely teams are going to adjust to him, how Carson Wentz adjusts to his teams. He's going to play teams like Pittsburgh and, you know, Washington that can adjust to him because they're going to see film on him. Now, you got to understand, Cleveland, not that it would have made a big difference anyway, but had no film on Carson Wentz. Here's a guy in the preseason you saw playing against different players that aren't even in the league anymore. So again, is Carson Wentz going to be, you know, an out of this world MVP? Well, that's to be determined. He could turn out to be the greatest quarterback the Eagles ever had. He may turn out not to be a good quarterback. You got to remember what happened to Bobby Hoying and Nick Foles in this town. But a little different scenario. Carson Wentz right now doing the right things, making the right throws, looks pretty steady in there, pretty confident, and looks like a leader in the hub, which is a good thing. Again, I strongly recommend Eagles fans out there and anybody who loves Carson Wentz, let's wait and see. Give it 5 or 6 games. Let's see how the progression goes. If there's any kind of reverse, he starts to do things over and over again, or he doesn't get better, that's when you're going to know if he's a good quarterback or not. If he doesn't adjust to what's going on with teams planning for this and that move, then you know you got a problem. But for what they gave up for him, he looks like he's on the right path. The people you got to feel bad for are Cleveland. Here's a group that passed on him to, you know, anyway, Cleveland is a total mess. Michael Henshaw, if you're out there looking, I'm sorry, I apologize, but your team absolutely blows. Anyway, that's all the time we have for the Carson Wentz special. Just wanted to give you my little take on the whole thing. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at the Sports Box Show, and make sure you're following us on Facebook at the Sports Box. Because remember, at the Sports Box, the only opinion that matters is still right here. Thanks for watching, folks. See ya!
Don't forget to subscribe.